Hey, what up? It's been a while since I've done a little card unboxing. So I bought some Magic cards. I got the, what is this? The Modern Horizons 3 bundle box. It's got 15 traditional foil and 15 traditional regular lands, oversized spin down live counter, 9 14 card Modern Horizons 3 play boosters, plus 2 reference cards, the box itself, and the Alt Art Power Balance. That's all cool. That's all cool to me. But you know, fucking cards are so expensive lately. I wanted to get some Magic cards for a while, but they're all so expensive just buying a box. But this one was on sale, so like $10 off, some shit. Not much, but something. Here's your oversized die. Nice and, it's like my favorite color. Nice and like an emerald green almost, or some shade of blue. I'll try not to make this video too long because I know unboxing videos can sometimes end up longer than they need to be. Guess I'll show you this since, for the hell of it. You got some Pog looking things and some art card looking things, or whatever they're called, reference cards. So before the packs, I'll open these things. Well, we got a Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, Forest, Plains, Island, Swamp. None of them are hollow. There's some, you know, rule cards, I guess. Not much to show off. They're just land cards, but might as well show them anyways. What are these? Oh. Well, right out of the box, they're like warped. They're not straight. They're all bent backwards, so doesn't that affect the rating? If I was going to get these ESA tested and that came out of the box like warped like this, that's not cool. Anyways, here's the Alt Art Power Balance they were talking about. Here's Hollow Plains. There's a lot of glare on there. Try and get it. There's Island. It's hard to read in the camera, but Swamp. Anyways, these are just hollow lands, so I'm gonna kind of skip through these a little bit. Plains, Island, Land, Swamp, Mountain, Forest. Alright, so yeah, these are all hollow lands except for the Alt Art Power Balance. But like I said, look how warped this shit is. Right out of the box. It's like not a flat card at all. So there's that. Now let's get to unboxing here. It's already 4 minutes in. Try and not take too long on each pack. Inventor's Axe. Tempest Harvester. I like the artwork so far. Colossal Dread Mask. Mandibular Kite. Retrofitted Transmogrant. Always some crazy ass names with these magic cards. Some wild names. Deceptive Landscape. You got a little Desert Mirage right there. Sheltering Landscape. Propagator Drone. That one looks pretty weird to me. In It That Heralds the End. That's a weird ass name too. Horrid Shadow Spinner. Nice horror card. Frogmer Enforcer. And I don't know the rarity of any of these cards. You know, obviously the shinies will be the rare ones, but you never know if any of these common looking ones could be rare for some reason. But there's Junk Diver, some kind of a bird. White Orchid Phantom. Here's the shiny of the pack. Drownyard Lurker. Spend a little more time looking at the shiny. Eldrazi Spawn. Here's a token creature. There you go. I'm going to separate the holo from the rest of these for now. And on to the next one. What time are we at? 7 minutes. Alright. See, these would go. Time would fly by when you're unpacking cards and shit. Grave Dig. It's a grave digging looking guy. Jolted Awake. Some guy that got woken up by electricity. Smelted Charge Bug. Hey, we got no duplicates so far, so that's cool. Deem Inferior. Basking Brood Scale. Obstinate Gargoyle. There's a little glare on there. I'm trying to fucking figure out how to get rid of that. Writhing Chrysalis. Amped Raptor. Quest for Necropolis. Baller. Glyph Elemental. Bridgeworks Battle. Ruby Medallion. Here's a card that looks different than all the others, so, and it's a shiny at the bottom, a rare at the bottom. It's the Roshin Roaring Prophet. Card's like all red. Looks really cool. I like the artwork. Here's a shiny. It's Ajani. Fells the Godspire. So I'm going to separate these two from the rest. On to the next one. What are we at? 10 minutes, so about. Kami of Jealous Thirst. I should put it closer, right? Eerie Auxiliary. Hopefully it focused. Molten Gatekeeper. Tune the Narrative. That's a cool looking card. Basking Brood Scale. Our first duplicate, if I remember right. Wither and Bloom. Foreboding Landscape. Hydra Trainer. Is it Genitorium? Strength of the Harvest. And it has another side, Haven of the Harvest. Nadir's Nightblade. Oh, here's a rare card. Imskir Iron Eater. He's a flaming hell boy, ain't he? Here's a holographic version of a card we already have. Tempest Harvester. Looks a little cooler hollow. We have a Hollow Plains card in this pack. And this card says you can use this card to represent a double-faced card. Okay. How many packs we got left? 6 packs left? Let's do it. Let's see if we're going to get something real cool. I actually, before buying these cards, I didn't look up what I could potentially get. So we will see. Here's a couple of duplicates. Jolted Awake. Skoa Emberage. Deem Inferior again. Riddlegate Gargoyle. Tranquil Landscape. Guardian of the Forgotten. Etched Slith. Etched Slith. Titan's Vanguard. Here's a rare version of Ruby Medallion. Or maybe it's the same Ruby Medallion. Archway of Innovation. It's a rare. Cyclops Superconductor holographic. That's pretty cool looking, eh? That's what I'm here for, man. I'll be putting all these hollows in cases later. There's a hollow swamp card. Alright, next pack. Another duplicate, Skoa Emberage. Serum Visionary. Eldrazi Repurposer. Gravedigg again. Jolted Awake again. Sneaky Snacker. Bountiful Landscape. Proud Pack Rhino. Skittering Precursor. Monstrous Vortex. Legion Leadership. Wirewood Symbiote. Here's a rare Sowing Microspawn. God knows what that is, but these names are so wild. Like they're just all over the place. Here's a holographic version of Gravedigg. We have several Gravedigs, but now we have a hollow. And here's a token artifact, Blood. Next pack. Malevolent Rumble, Dross Claw, Thraben Charm, Thriving Skyclaw, Utter Insignificance, another Sheltering Landscape, Shattered Landscape, Wumpus Aberration, Furnace Hellkite, straight up dragon right there, Golden Tail Trainer, Collective Resistance. Here's a rare Urza's Incubator. What they making in there? Here's another rare Psychic Frog. That's a pretty cool looking card right there. I like it. Here's our holo Marionette Apprentice. Damn, that artwork pops, baby. Don't you wish all cards were holo? And here's some, I'm not quite sure what this is. It says Griffin on the front. And on the back it says Modern Horizons 3 Art Series, Ara Kenyard, Sky Captain, Grant Griffin. 48 out of 54. So is this one like rare or something? Who knows? We shall find out. I'm gonna have to look that up. On to the next pack. Yeah. Gift of the Viper, Dross Claw, Skoa, Emberage, Dog Umbra. That's a nice dog. Serum Visionary, Snapping Void Craw, Reckless Pyro Surfer, Hydra Trainer again, Is It Genitorium again, Sundering Eruption, Distinguished Conjurer. Or here's a rare Aether Revolt. Here's a holographic Beautiful Landscape. Here's a Swamp card basic. And here's another card that's similar to the last one for the art series, I guess. Here's Tiffany Turl Territory Color, 11 of 54. So now I have 2 of these art cards, art series cards. That's cool. Alright, 2 more packs. Gift of the Viper, Accursed Marauder, Dog Umbra, Smelted Charge Bug, Serum Visionary again, Downyard Lurker, Perilous Landscape, Arc Bound Condor, Null Elemental Blast, that's good looking, Signature Slam, Revitalizing Repast, Worn Power Stone. Here's Imskir Iron Eater, the rare version, not the holo. Here's Blood Soaked Insight, holo. And it's a double-sided card. What do we got on the other side? Sanguine Morass. So double-sided hollow here. That's cool. This one's a token card. It says it can be used to represent a copy of something. And our last pack. Eldrazi Repurposer, Grave Dig, Jolted Awake, Smelted Charge Bug, Deem Inferior, Seething Landscape, Cranial Ram, that's new, all the others were repeats, Reiterating Bolt, Essence Reliquary, Suppression Ray, and Orderly Plaza on the other side. Here's Barbarian Ring. Here's a rare Necro Dominance. And our holo is Downyard Lurker. We already have that. A basic mountain and a treasure token artifact. And looking back through these, I think the coolest one I got, the one that stands out the most, different from all the rest, the coolest one, probably our legendary creature, Giant Shaman, Roshin, Roaring Prophet. And I think I'll leave it there. Doses.